We are Tim and Sandy and of course Pablo, and we are living and travelling in our self-built Sprinter van, completing the big lap of Australia. In this episode we are in Lightning Ridge. It is cool in some places.
I'm speechless. I'm not usually speechless, it's pretty cool.
But not so much in others. Sort of defeated the purpose of actually us going south, to be honest.
You can't film me.
Also, the atmosphere was not there for me. Very, very strange town. I don't know what you've heard about Lightning Ridge, but we heard that it was beautiful sunsets and sunrises, mine tours, and a pretty quirky town all round with heaps to do. But on first impressions, I have to say, we weren't all that impressed. Though I think I'm a person who needs to settle into a place first before I make judgment. So let's check it out. Very, very strange town. I think we're going to do a mine tour that I can take Pablo on. We've just pulled in because we might as well just do it now. But it's very weird. I like quirky things. We'll see how it goes. The only thing we knew about this walk-in mine is that it was dog friendly. Once we went in though, we realised that it was more suited to kids, just the way the mine was set up. Don't get me wrong, it was interesting and it was fun taking Pablo down there, but if I were going to pick a mine to do a tour in Lightning Ridge, it would be the one linked to the sculpture tour, which we'll show you later.
Come on. Good boy. You may be some time.
How are you finding the tour, Timothy?
Very interesting.
It's so weird being down here. They've got lots of there's lots of information and little setups so you can have a look at what it was like. Are you okay, Pablo? You having a good time? The tour itself is self-guided and it only takes about 10-15 minutes. And there is an interesting garden at the top you can also explore. And you can also fossick for opals. I think this one is more of a kid's one.
Yeah.
There's another one in town that's it's an actual proper guided tour, and there's 900 sculptures down one of the mines, isn't there? So we're going to go do that one as well, but that'll be later on in the trip.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
We've got a campsite to go to today.
Yeah. So we're finding it quite hot at Lightning Ridge. It is going to be up to 33 and sort of defeated the purpose of actually us going south, to be honest. We're trying to get cooler, we've actually gotten hotter.
Yeah, it seems to get hotter, but we will be going south in the next couple of days.
We are
a lot further south, so maybe 4 or 5 hours.
We are going to go take a dip in the pool. We've got a site right next to the pool, which is quite good, and I will take you on a 2-minute tour either tonight or early in the morning when it's not 35. It's brutal, eh? Brutal! So much better to be in here.
There's the view of our campsite from the pool. Literally 20 metres away from staying cool.
Yeah, the public can actually stay in there with all the doors open and we can watch them. Yeah. And it's all good.
And one of the reasons that we actually decided to go with caravan park, there's not many free camps around here, and if they are, there's no shade.
And you just need somewhere to swim, and there's no river around here either.
So we can keep Pablo cool, we can have an awning out, and we can just chill in this pool as long as we like.
Sorry guys, I've been a bit out of touch. It's really hot today. After the pool, we just got out and chilled, and it's currently, look, 33, I don't know if you can see that, 33 degrees. We're trying to keep Pablo cool, trying to keep us cool. So I'm not going to do a 2-minute tour right now. I thought I would, but it's still really hot. I'm not going to run around. But tomorrow morning, it's going to be 17. So we're going to sign off now and we'll see you tomorrow morning for the run around. Good morning. Now, as promised, I am going to do a 2-minute tour. But as it's only sunrise, as you've just seen, I'm not going to talk on it because me running around and going, it's going to be a little bit scary for some campers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually run, but I'm not going to say anything.
what I'll do is I'll put a voiceover on the top a bit later on so I don't disturb anybody. Okay, that'll work. Let's go.
Okay, not sure how this voiceover is going to go, but let's give it a shot. There is our campsite. I really love how we were positioned. We're right next to the pool, really handy. There's also toilets there and showers, so that was great for us in emergencies. We have the powered site's just right next to us over there, and see, I need to run fast. So this is where we're going wrong in these 2-minute tours. Over here is the outdoor entertainment area. I believe there's actually a chess set over there and an indoor pool table. Not really sure. Over here we have the unpowered campsites. This campsite is huge, and I do believe further on there's a car washing bay and a dump point further up. I don't think I actually make it up there because I'm tired. Look at me. We have now the next toilet block. I believe there's a laundry in there as well. And yeah, there I go. I'm pointing at the car wash. Now I am going to run back. I really need to get fitter, guys. This is just ridiculous. Now, as per Lightning Ridge style, there is quirky little statues everywhere. There's also cabins. I don't know how much the cabins actually are, but there was quite a few on site. I actually walked through a few, and I think there was about 20, 30 or so. There's those statues that I was talking about before. And I do believe we're coming back into our campsite now, and I am getting a few stairs. There is the campsite, the camp kitchen at the pool, and there is our trusty van right in the background.
And I'll turn off now because people are starting to look at me.
And look at that time. I actually think I made it. Though, does this one actually count?
And as I've gotten back, Tim is making me coffee. Oh, I need to catch my breath. That was tough. Like, I could have spoken, but people were starting to get up and look at me run around already. And I was like, oh, I'm glad I'm not really talking.
Yeah, but now we can go down to the hot pools and relax.
Yes, we're going to go hot pools.
Try and catch it before everyone else gets it.
Try.
I think that's probably why everyone else is getting up. So
Yeah, exactly. I want to get down there.
It usually works, but no one wants to go to these pools when they're 40 degrees and it's 30 degrees outside. So no one goes, right. Oh, that was the big question. Have you been to the pools? Yeah, they all go there at 6 in the morning.
It's 16 degrees at the moment, so those pools should be quite nice, but what a shame.
The brave and the adventurous have got up early, and they're all sitting in there waiting.
We got up really early. We got up before the sun.
I know.
With that 2-minute tour just threw us off.
Literally, the sun is just peeking over the trees.
How are you feeling about the water?
It's jolly warm. It takes a while to get in, but yeah, I think it's a bit higher than 40 degrees today.
It says 40 or 46 on that poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I hop in a hot pool, it has to be like 38, 37, 40 to 46, my goodness.
Otherwise she passes out.
Yeah, I do. I get really sick. And you've got to really be careful with that. Even with this one, you have to hop out every 20 minutes and cool yourself down in the shower, it says.
In New Zealand, you had to go and lay down on the cold floor and it was like 10 degrees just to cool down.
I know. I'm a wuss. Oh, might I say, there's also a lot of locals in there that have been drinking all night, which is another reason why I didn't want to go.
And I've noticed at all of these pools, there's one crazy dude that thinks he owns it. He lives there, and then he's got a dog, and he always seems to want to bring his dog into the pool as well. And the other thing is, if you get the camera out near him, they go, "You can't film me." He's talking about seeding clouds and chemtrails and things like that. So you've always got one of those conspiracy theorists bobbing around in a hot tub.
That's fine, but he's also got a milk carton full of vodka or whatever it is in there. And I'm just like, I don't feel this. I don't feel this morning. Not only just the heat, but also the atmosphere was not there for me. But anyway, let's get back to the campsite. Are we going back to the campsite for you to have a shower, are we?
Yes, I need a shower.
Yes, Tim needs a shower.
I need to get crazy guy juice off me.
And you gotta laugh, guys. You gotta laugh. We'll go back there, have a shower, and then I think we're going on a cave tour, a sculpture cave tour, not just a normal one. So that'll be cool. I'm not sure how much we can film. I'm pretty sure we can film everything, but that'll bore you. So we'll give you the highlights.
This is Pablo pretending that he hasn't been fed this morning. But you've already been fed, fella. He said good morning to everybody. Yeah. And we are back. Look at those colours that sun's bringing in. Beautiful.
You ready for your shower?
Yes. Shower.
Get all that hot,
Sliminess.
slimy,
The
like.
bottom of the pool, it was a lovely pool, massive, really deep, which is unusual because they're usually quite shallow, and but the very bottom, very slimy.
Oh.
But then again, that's what you
That's
get
what
with.
that's the light, though, isn't it?
Yeah, so
I think it's okay when you don't have like 16 old men in there. Let me just talk about Lightning Ridge for a second. Yesterday when we were walking around, I probably said it in a voiceover as well, that it's a very quirky town, and what they think is really cool, we just think it's supposed to be rustic, but it's like just a pile of rubbish. But I was reading up about it last night, and look, you just have to accept the place, what it is what it is, and it's a town that doesn't like to use a lot of waste, so they're trying to recycle a lot of stuff and make things out of old things that people don't want, and then making the best of it, and it's actually quite quirky. I read up about a castle that a Spanish guy, a bit like Paranormal Park, not to that extreme though, a Spanish guy built his castle out of old bits and pieces, and that's a really cool thing to see here as well. I'm not sure if we're going to go to that today. I did mention it to Tim just then, not sure, but if you're coming here, I think that would be a good one as well. But anyway, the sunrises here are beautiful.
So we've arrived at the
Chambers of the Black Hand.
Black Hand, and we're parking underneath a thong tree. This is Lightning Ridge, guys. It's just quirky. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to staple my thong on there, but I should put a little
It
black.
depends where you are in the world. You don't want to staple your thong on there
Oh,
either.
maybe I should put a little black number up there. Do you know what sort of truck that is?
An old one.
You don't know what's all? It's quite cool, isn't it?
It's got international written on it.
Hey?
International AR160 series.
Oh wow. Very cool.
Very dirty.
Wow, it is dirty in there. Woo. Ready?
Yes, I am.
So we've just been brought down here to the mine, and we've just got a bit of a briefing, so now we're going to go through all the chambers. But this is what we're looking at, guys.
We're going to explore.
One guy did all this with a small butter knife.
Over 22 years.
Amazing.
There obviously wasn't as much to do in Lightning Ridge back then as there is now.
There's even Yoda. Oh, there's Shrek as well, look. Wow, that is cool. Darth
looks like
Vader.
Chambers of theme.
Wow, this is like a Star Wars. I really don't think I'd want to be down here at night. Look at that. That's crazy, eh?
Some of them are really good,
size
some
of
of them are a
these.
little bit creepy.
That's Da Vinci, isn't it?
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, I'll put what it is on the It's like, that's really cool. I believe this one is an Egyptian thing. There's a tomb in here. That's impressive.
I like the way they put their themed music to each area.
Yeah,
as
they
well.
have, each room has its own music. It's really cool.
Very, very well done.
Yeah, very, very cool. This is, yeah. I'm speechless. I'm not usually speechless. It's pretty cool. Oh dear. Some sense of humour. Glasses. As you wander around, you turn so many corners and don't know where you are. I did get lost a couple of times.
I must say it's a really good place to beat the heat as well. It's about 15, 16 degrees down here, and he reckons even when it's up to 45 degrees in the summer, it's only 20 degrees down here, so perfect place to come and spend as much time as you like in the cold.
Well, like there's a little bit of comedy everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah, Lightning Ridge is just
It's all very tongue-in-cheek. There's a big old jangler there. And every time he dug a chamber, every time he filled a chamber, he dug out a new chamber and started again with new inspiration. It took him 22 years to build 26 chambers.
Pose.
Was it like that?
That's it? That's quite cool. Aboriginal man.
Yeah, with the tree.
That's quite cool. And then behind him is like meerkats. And then behind that is a massive dragon.
It's a velociraptor.
It's a velociraptor.
A velociraptor being ridden by 7 dwarfs and Snow White.
Oh my goodness.
Random.
It's meant to be David, but it looks a bit more like Will Ferrell.
Ooh. Spider-Man. The Hulk is cool. And of course Superman at the top. Impressive. The Invisible Man's been carved out. Can you see him at all? That's so funny.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Look at that.
Nemo.
Now we're going to go upstairs again.
Oh my god, I don't know, they are a bit.
I'll talk to you in the van. It's a bit windy. I thought that was very, very impressive. There was 900 plus sculptures in there. And I can see why, because there's more ones as well.
There's a lot of comedy in there as well.
Also, there is little Where's Wally pictures like drawn on there for the kids.
To find them.
Yeah, well worth the money. If you're going to come to Lightning Ridge, I would book that. That is pretty good.
If you've got the time, we didn't have the time, but there is a mine tour as well. So there's another level further down. It's actually an old working mine, and yeah, I would recommend doing that as well. They do a combined tickets. I think it's about $85 for the two.
Each adult.
Yeah, each adult. We did just the sculptures, which is $38.
Yeah.
But, definitely worth the visit.
Yeah, definitely worth it. We're going to go check out. I mentioned earlier that there was a castle here as well. Did you want to go see that?
Yeah, we're going to have a look at the castle.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much it is to get in. We'll have a look, see if it's worth it.
And it's dog friendly, so
yeah,
Pablo might enjoy it as well. Pablo and Amigo.
Well, there's the castle, guys. It is closed. That's a shame. I wonder why it's closed.
It's Sunday?
It's open all the time, apparently. Oh well. Well, it was a bit of a shame we can't get into that castle because I talked it up to the guys and saying, oh, I convinced him to go in, and
Amigo's not home.
And Amigo's not available. Maybe he's gone to church.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Yes, so thank you so much for watching our video. If you, I would actually suggest, I wouldn't to start with. When we first arrived at Lightning Ridge, I was kind of like, but after spending another night and doing a few activities around here, absolutely come and have a look. It is what it is at Lightning Ridge. They're just very quirky, very unusual things to do, so certainly
it's like mould, it grows on you.
Off the beaten track, and yes, but it's like it has grown on me, yes.
It does grow on you. It's much nicer today, it's cooler, the wind's blowing. Yesterday
it was horrendous
impressive,
yesterday, really hot. You know how when you get hot, you just like,
I
hate the world. Yes, so anyway, thank you so much for watching our video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and
always leave a comment. And we'll see you next week, because we're about to do a 5-hour drive.
Yeah, where? Put in the comments below where we go. See you next week.